Rashad McCants is an idiot. We just witnessed this man ruin his public reputation, destroy his relationship with his co-host, and destroy everything he's worked for in the last couple of years, all over a lie. Rashad McCants is already the biggest laughingstock in this new niche of ex-NBA players doing podcasting. But I don't think anybody expected this level of clown shit, even for Rashad McCants standards, that we witnessed this week. This entire scandal started when former NBA players was sitting on the podcast discussing their draft process. And one former NBA player, Darren Williams, talked about this one workout he had with Rashad McCants.
Is it Ray Felton, Rashad McCants, and
shout out Rashad, man.
Rashad McCants and oh man, I just drew a blank. What's my boy from New York, NC State? Julius Hodge.
Yeah, Julius
Hodge.
Ooh, I remember Julius.
So they was trying to get me and Ray to match up and Julius and Rashad. So I'm over there. So I'm like I said, I'm not scared. So I call my agent. I'm like, hey, I'm about to work out. Ray's here. Like, what I'm supposed to do? He's like, man, just do it. Just work out. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we do our workout, and it's the only workout I did, with some action. It was good. I mean, it was good. It was a good run. Rashad McCants ended up getting hurt.
He
getting hurt. Julius Hodge flipped out.
What did he say?
He was going nuts, bro. Oh, scared. Oh, come on, B. Come on, B. He had the New York. Come on, son.
He like, dude, like he want this smoke. Sean talking about he hurt. Come on, Sean.
Listen, I don't know. I ain't never gonna speak on somebody's injury, so I don't know because I don't know if he was hurt or he was ducking him or what. But Julius Hodge was convinced because I don't know if it had happened before or it. I don't know if he had ducked him.
It happens.
Yeah. Quitting a workout 20 years ago for us non-athletic folks is not really that much of a big deal. I don't think anybody who watched Rashad McCants' podcast that he's on would care all that much. But Rashad McCants really cared about this, and he was really upset about this. And he will come on his podcast denying it, even though somebody else who was present, Raymond Felton, he will confirm the story as true.
All of us got the same story.
Same story.
We speaking facts. This is what happened. Regardless of what. Okay, you might have got hurt. Okay, say you did get hurt in that workout in Charlotte. But it happened. You didn't finish the workout. You say you got sick in Toronto. It happened. So nobody's lying. You saying we lying. Nobody's lying. These things happen. We was there. We was with you. So I really don't understand where this.
After the second person confront a story you've been telling people is not true, I think the smart thing to do would probably be to, A, stop talking about it, move on completely, don't even address it anymore, or fess up. Yeah, I quit the workout, man. I got sick and tired of that stuff. Be relatable and move on. Rashad McCants decided he was going to do neither. He was actually going to double down on his lie and then destroy relationships with his co-host for not believing his lie.
I mean, I've seen the chat buzzing. I've seen some clips circulating around social media. Obviously, some things you want to address. The floor is yours, sir.
I just got a question to y'all first. I mean, I can predict the answers, but just for my own collective memory bank, for knowing me for as long as y'all know me, do I look like a type of that would duck smoke or quit?
Yeah.
Bro.
That's one answer. Kenyon?
Look, no, I don't see that in you. Like, I don't.
Brandon?
I don't.
No, I don't see it.
My person.
Okay, so we got one.
Stop lying, dog.
We got one. We got one that don't respect.
Contest and quit. He didn't want to play no more. Why y'all playing?
We got one that don't respect me. So now the chat can hear that. So with that being said, anybody out there that thinks that I would duck or quit with anything in front of me for any reason got me up. One, it was cute the first time when they tried to line me up and bring him on the show and help him get his views up.
Realize the only person he gets hostile towards is the person who offers pushback and challenges him. Liars hate being challenged and hate being pushed back on. So it's like you might interpret them being really pissed off or them yelling or their anger as performative, but no, they are really angry and offended that you don't believe their lies because in their minds, you don't know for a fact they're lying, so you questioning their lying is offensive. That's how they really think. So like Rashad McCann like continues on like with the even the things he said next of how exactly that particular workout went, it even just sounded like a lie. I didn't even have to know the real details. I could hear Rashad McCann talk about it and say, "Yeah, like you lying, bro."
Charlie Villanueva said I was sick in the workout. I think I got sick right after I tomahawk dunked on his ass. I threw up. I almost threw up on it. After I yelled so loud, I almost threw up on it. I used to do race so bad in practice that it just like it still lingered. 20 years later, niggas still talking about shit 20 years later. Why you didn't say this shit when it happened? Because you lying. Y'all niggas ain't gonna reach that Kobe 81 numbers without me back on that show, my nigga. Put my name in the chat, Ocho. Come on, man, say my name. Kenyon gonna knock your face off. Kenyon don't even play like that. So yeah, it's cool to try to box a 6'9", nigga, but I know none of these niggas like me, so I don't be looking for no friends.
He denies ever leaving a workout. He denies it. According to him, he played through the sickness. He was tomahawk dunking on people while sick and throwing up. It is that obviously sounds like a lie, right? The story that sounds more believable is you got sick and then left the workout, which in fact people thought you weren't sick, and you actually left because you wanted to duck the smoke and you was getting like outplayed drastically, right? Now maybe he took some bad advice from his agent. Maybe that's what happened, but his story sounds unbelievable. And the more Gilbert Arenas push back, the more he begins to accuse Gilbert Arenas of being a hater and just destroying this on-air chemistry that he built with Gilbert, because when he comes back the following week, it was terrible. But look at how he's talking to Gilbert Arenas, the man who's writing his check, as if Gilbert is invested in seeing his downfall.
Asked me a question, did you not?
Hey, man, this ain't about you, my nigga. I've already addressed the people I'm addressing.
See, I
don't include yourself into this shit.
I didn't care nothing about what you had going on over there. You asked me.
So this ain't got nothing to do with you unless you included yourself on the side of them.
You look like a quitter because you quit 2 times and you said it out your mouth.
All right, so you pushing the narrative.
No, I'm not pushing
So
the
you
narrative. I'm
pushing.
about that narrative.
This is a nigga supposed to be on my team that's saying I'm a quitter.
Just because I'm on your team or I'm your friend don't mean I have to lie for you or to reinforce your bad decisions. If you are wrong, you're 100% wrong, and I'm not going to lie like you aren't wrong. So Gilbert Arenas is standing on 10 toes, and Rashad just can't take it.
And you brought the nigga on the show to give him a chance to say it in my face.
I brought him on the show?
Oh, yeah, that's your man.
Or did you ask him?
No, I didn't ask him. I didn't talk to him after.
No, did you ask him?
He told me.
Wait,
he told me.
Did you?
He told me.
Wait, no, did you ask
Nah,
him?
he told me.
All that. Now I'm curious. You didn't ask for this nigga the whole time. First, I was just trolling because you quit on us in video games and said if you won, you would never play again. That to me.
All right, hey, Brandon.
That's what I was answering.
Come on, Brandon, you was there.
Brandon, did he say that out of his mouth in battle mode?
I'm going to spare you guys the details by showing you guys the following week how Rashad McCann came back and spent another 30 minutes going off on Gilbert and going off on these guys for calling him a quitter, just for them to come back on their show. And they brought absolute empirical evidence that Rashad McCann is a pathological liar and that he didn't need quit, and he lied about quitting.
Drink. Ain't nobody on this couch said he can't ball.
No,
we
I
all
know
said
about
he
it.
nice.
I gave him his flowers.
Nice.
I gave him his
We
flowers.
all gave you your flowers as far as a hooper.
Yo.
Right? So think about it. He's working out. Ray, did you work out? You guys worked out together, right?
Yeah.
So you worked out with the 5th pick. You worked out with number 3 pick. You worked out with me at one point, 7th pick. So you are that talented to work out with us.
Yeah.
Right? But you fell to 14. Why the f you fall down to 14? It's because
Doing now.
the shit that you doing now is because you quit. You couldn't. You can't McCants. You can't spell McCants without writing the word can't. So at the end of the day, this quit the workouts. Matter of fact, Kurt, bring up the receipt. The 2005 that was sent to me. You know the internet police are gonna show me some shit now. So this is a forum or in the blog or whatever this shit called, June 22nd, 2005. At 1 a.m. Go to sleep. But he's at 1 a.m. breaking down the situation with Julius Hodge, right? We started a workout, and I was working with Rashad. Hodge said we were doing shooting drills, and I was hitting everything. I think I was getting discouraged for him, and near the end, decided to go to the sidelines and attempt to say he was hurt. So not only is Ray lying, and D. Will lying, I'm lying, but this cat that's up at 1 a.m. on June 22nd, 2005 is lying. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on, you got to do better than that, Shot. You got to do better. At some point, you got to take accountability for your shit, bro. At some point, you got to take accountability for your shit.
This is an article from 2005, from like the literal day it happened. Some sideline reporter or somebody who is linked to the team wrote an article. So on top of multiple eyewitnesses and everybody there claiming this happened, you now have an objective, neutral party who just so happened to be there who wrote an article the day it happened. He had no knowledge that Rashad McCann would be a podcaster 20 years later, and this would be a subject of discussion. So the report says there were two other participants in the Bobcats Monday workouts, UNC Rashad McCants and North Carolina State Julius Hodge. Hodge and McCants worked out against each other once before in Toronto several weeks ago. McCants came down with an intestinal illness during the workout and was unable to continue. Hodge, under the impression that McCants quit, didn't hesitate to take a shot across his bow. We started a workout, and I was working with Rashad, Hodge says. We were doing shooting drills, and I was hitting everything. I think it was getting discouraging for him, and near the end, he decided to go to the sidelines in an attempt to say that he was hurt. So Rashad McCants first tried to go out in an honorable way. He tried to fake a hamstring incident, right? He tried to fake like the hamstring injury. Once it was found out that he wasn't hurt, he then tried to say he was sick. That was unfortunate. He was free and able to show his stuff, and he shied away from it. Remember, this happened in Toronto. Fast forward, they had another workout with the Bobcat. So fast forward to Monday, Hodge and Rashad McCants were working out together again in Charlotte, where McCants came up lame with a hamstring pull just minutes before the two would begin playing 2-on-2 with Raymond Fountain and Darren Williams, the two people who gave their account of this story that Rashad McCants says wasn't true. But this article is just backing up exactly what they already said on that podcast. But in Toronto, he tried to fake a hamstring pull. The Toronto staff wasn't going. They identified, man, you ain't pull your hamstring, cut it out. Then all of a sudden, he had a stomach illness. He did the same thing with the Bobcats. The Bobcats apparently let him slide, and like he got out of Dodge, got out of town before the workout because he didn't want to compete, right? He missed the rest of the workout. He didn't want to compete. Now, Julius Hodge didn't miss an opportunity to get in another dig at Rashad McCants. He will say, my body is aching right now, but I'm going to work out, but no matter what, he says, I don't know about any other guys, but I'm going to work out. Bickerstaff apparently had nothing but praise for Hodge after the workout and didn't really comment on Rashad McCants. Yo, this is true. Yo, if I'm Gilbert Arenas, me and this dude would probably never be cool again, man. You're willing to attack me, call my credibility into question because I called you out on your lie, just for it to be discovered that it was actually true, that you were actually lying, and these people who you went out of your way to cause all this drama about actually did nothing wrong and they didn't lie on you. Man, listen, man, you won't be welcome back on my podcast if I'm, Gilbert Arenas. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here, to find out about this really huge WAC 100 and Nipsey Hussle brother Black Sam drama. WAC 100 is making some explosive accusations. I'm going to see you guys in this WAC 100 and Black Sam video. And if you enjoy my content, please send me a hype by clicking the hype button below this video. Hypes is how you push my videos in the algorithm. So if you support me, please send me a hype. I'm going to see you guys in this WAC 100 video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.